Hi guys, another little item from my stock, inductive truck. That's what it's called. It's one of those line followers. It's got a couple of LEDs underneath it, and you draw a line and it goes around the line. Unfortunately, this one's broken. So I thought I'd have a look at it, see if I could fix it. Cut a long story short, I can't. But I will go through the teardown for you. I've got to do a voiceover. When I recorded it, there was background noise, so I'm doing the voiceover instead. There's two screws up underneath. If I take those tank tracks out the way, the wheels just pull off. They've got little pegs holding them in place. So yeah, just those two screws, and we'll be able to separate the top from the bottom. The top is where the batteries are. That's 4 button cells. There's the circuit board. And then the black box is the gearbox. Got 2 small coreless motors. One side turns, although the axle is bent, and the other side doesn't turn. It's quite simple. It's just that gear is split. But I don't think I've got hope of actually finding a replacement gear. You can actually see the split, or I can see it there. So a couple more screws and we'll have a look inside. Needs a smaller screwdriver. It's just a straight set of gears doing a reduction, so increasing the torque so it can actually turn the tank tracks. Looks lovely. As I say, I just can't imagine that I'll be able to get the right size gears to replace the ones that are faulty. I will have a look through my stock, but that will be my stock of things like infrared helicopters, that sort of thing. Those are the ones that use that sort of size of gear. I was hoping it'd lift straight out, but it won't. We've got to remove the circuit board as well. We'll get there in a minute. Yeah, I was hoping it'd just lift up, but it won't. It's actually trapped under the circuit board at the other end. I think it's a real shame because it's a lovely little bit of kit. I've no idea how much they cost originally. You might be able to see that black hub just where my fingers are now. There's quite a bend on the shaft there. I think I'll have a look at it later on in the video. Yeah. trying to shortcut it, but I've got to take that circuit board out in a minute. That's the only way to get it out. Right, circuit board out. Now we can lift the gearbox out. Gearbox and motors. Nice little module. In fact, from the looks of it, I think it's actually a tooth missing on that gear, not just split. Right, there we are. Well, when I don't drop it on the table, I can see the split on it here. Yeah, is that just a split, or is that a tooth missing just there? Either way, it's not going to work like that. And as I say, the chances of finding a replacement is very slim. It'll be somewhere like AliExpress, and it'll probably cost me more than one of those line followers would cost new, just to get it shipped all the way from China. I've no idea what reduction ratio that is. I'll have to count all the teeth. But that's little gear to big gear, 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 little gear to big gear. That's the one that's bent. Oh, just out of focus, typical. It's got a good bend in it. Could probably straighten that quite easily. Just put a pair of pliers on it and straighten it up. But without the other gear, the crown gear, no, that's a crown gear, pinion gear, we're not going to get this going again. There's the LEDs and the sensors. Light shines out of one and is detected by the other one. I would guess the light coloured one is the one that shines and the dark coloured one is the sensor. It reflects off the white surface, and when it sees the black line, it knows it's going over a black line. There is a number on that chip, so we will see if we can actually see what it says. So we'll have a look to see if we can find a data sheet for an LM358. Yeah. And that's about it. I will have a look for gear, but it's not going to be happening anytime soon. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.